good morning, guys. Good afternoon. Whenever it is you decided to click on this video, I appreciate it. Number one, that's the first thing, and I appreciate your time because you could have clicked on absolutely any other video, but you clicked on this one, so thank you. As you guys can see, we have a special guest today. If you want to introduce yourself, man, go right ahead.
Hello, everyone. My name is Chris. I'm also known as Droid in the gaming community. I am a content creator. I also was a esports player as well, and now I'm just pursuing content to be my main thing.
Interesting, man. So you are a gamer, which is your overall. That's just what you would call you. And
My persona, yeah.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure that you can say that you're better than a lot of people at it as well. You're a little better than average, correct?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
You can say that.
yeah. And so if you don't mind me asking, what got you into gaming? What was those first beginning stages of gaming in your life?
Uh, I would say I was like always a gamer. Ever since I was like a kid, I played like all types of video games from like the Game Boy Color, the Super Nintendo. Like I was always just like always playing video games.
Yeah,
There obviously was a point where I wasn't for like the longest time. Like around middle school, didn't really touch video games at all. But after growing up a little bit and getting everything back, just my main thing that I do now.
yeah. No, I love that. The thing is, I can relate. I played video games a lot as a kid, and I still kind of play them here and there. But one thing with me in video games is it helped me get through tough times. Like when I was really angry and I just needed to walk away. Either it was basketball or it was gaming. So my question for you is gaming something like is that the same thing when it comes to you, or is gaming something you do for fun, or does it help you cope with things? So
Um, I would say, I would say now, I wouldn't say it's an escape for me now. I think it's just like I just really enjoy doing it.
yeah,
Don't get me wrong. Like when having rough days, like I don't mind just hanging out with my friends playing video games. You know what I mean? It's definitely like uh a nice escape when it just comes from having a rough day for sure. So it is like nice coping, I guess, that you can like kind of get away of the world.
yeah,
But like now it's just like for like now it's just like I'm bored and I want a game all day.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So like it's just like that's what I mainly see it. And plus like knowing that like I want to pursue content and like doing all this stuff like it kind of I kind of treat it as like a part-time job kind of thing
yeah.
because like I still want to make sure that I do the highest quality content possible and also like just be in around the scene, the communities of all the gaming industry, and just try to get involved as much as possible. So like it's not only my fun time to do things, but it's also like my only way to be involved in things. If that
Right.
makes sense.
No, makes 100%. I feel like we all have that specific thing. And you're just gaming,
Yeah,
man, so that's a good thing.
it's like my niche.
Yeah, yeah, you're neat. And so you are a content creator within gaming now. You said you were once a competitor, and now you're looking to create content. Tell me a little bit about that switch.
So I was always like competing like for a long time. So around like Call of Duty, I competed in Call of Duty for quite some time. I traveled a lot.
Cool.
I went to like almost like 8 major tournaments, played a lot of online tournaments. But I also was doing videos while competing.
Okay.
And I kind of still created content.
Right.
The only problem was it was really hard to balance creating content, especially while competing, because when you're competing, you gotta take a lot of your time. So I stream my competitions in Call of Duty a lot, but mainly it's like I can't do both. It's hard to at least do both. Not
Yeah.
saying it's impossible. It's just very difficult.
Right.
Um, but over time, I switched to competing to Valorant, which was made it even harder because that game was a whole different level. But but I just found out that like I didn't really do really well in competing overall because if I was doing really well, I would be doing full on this. But I clearly just had like more fun doing content because I can only not only enjoy fun games with my friends, I don't have to take it so serious all the time.
Right. Right. And that's
So yeah.
I think it's good that you've seen that switch and you were able to make that switch, and now you're comfortable with what you're doing. And so, with your content creation, what is it that your goal with that specifically? Like, what are you doing exactly? I know there's a bunch of different ways. Like my sister, she plays Apex, and so what she would do on her YouTube channel is just posting little highlights of her videos in like one long video. And so that's just a form of a way of content for gamers. What is your form of content that you would be looking to do, or that you currently do alone?
I do a lot of just like trendy things. Mainly, I do a lot of tips and tricks videos, because that does really well for me, at least in my channel.
Okay.
I also do like just typical gameplay stuff. I'm still trying to transition to figure out like what would be like my main thing, because I do a variety of things, but like I still haven't found that one main thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm like everywhere at the moment, but I'm
Okay.
still trying to. I still have like I'm still in one category, doing a lot in
Yeah.
that category.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. I think that's why I had to make a switch in my YouTube channel because I have Cruising Through Life, but I had to make a brand new YouTube channel, Cruising Through Media. Thank you guys for being here. But sorry for the interruption. Just bow your head down really quick and think to yourself, R.I.P. Cruising Through Life. So I'm doing the same. I'm just joking. It's a joke. But I had to make a channel like this because I want to be niched down to one thing, and over there it's like a bunch of different things. And so I feel that in order to grow, it's like you first have to go through that moment where you're trying to figure out which one you want to really pursue. And so
Yeah,
I
of
think
course.
that's a good idea. So so you play video games, right? So what is your top 5 favorite video games of all time?
All time, it's easy. I would say Call of Duty would have to be my absolute number one, because Call of Duty pretty much like evolved this whole thing that I have now. Um, Call of Duty, Halo for sure is my second. It's like you gotta have Halo on your list. Um, let's see. I would say the Skate series was my third favorite. Absolutely love that. Cannot wait for Skate 4. Assassin's Creed, and I also gotta put Minecraft in that list,
Yeah.
because you can never go wrong with
No,
Minecraft.
100%, 100%.
You
I
can
do
never go
agree.
wrong.
Do agree with the Call of Duty as well. I can agree with that. So,
Mm.
if you had to choose one to three people that are just influential within the gaming space, who would those people be? And it can be somebody that is just as close to you as like your brother, or it could be somebody that is big.
I say Ali A was the first content creator that like it kind of motivated me to do videos.
Okay.
Sky does Minecraft, or whatever his name is now. He kind of introduced me into like the Minecraft side of things, but like also like his kind of startup persona in the Minecraft creation space.
Mm-hmm.
But when it came to just like getting started on my content, I would say it would be like Ali A. Like he kind of influenced me in kind of creating Call of Duty videos the way he did, and just creating all those types of videos that he does. So like at first when I was making Call of Duty videos, that was like my first thing. I wasn't trying to copy him, but it was more of like I used his styles and like his way of making videos to kind of learn how to make videos in
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty, and also like put my own niche to it.
Exactly.
But like I didn't know, so like I found YouTubers like Ali A, T Martin, and like this guy is Minecraft were like the main three people that I absolutely kind of influenced me to start creating YouTube videos.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we come to Call of Duty and like competition, and then like Nashot, obviously, Scump, all those type of people, like those obviously were like the biggest influence. Like who doesn't like want to put those in their list, you know?
Yeah, 100%. So, if you were to choose one thing to be, or actually, let me rephrase that question. If gaming wasn't gaming, like if you couldn't game anymore, what was that? What would be that one thing that would replace it? Like, as serious as like gaming.
I would say I'd be like a Formula One driver. Yeah.
So, wait, what? Say it one more time.
A Formula One driver.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I love Formula One. It's I or just motorsports in general.
Yeah.
If anything, I know Formula One's like hard, but like I would probably be a motorsports driver for sure.
Yeah.
Like in the motorsports for sure. I don't know why, but I would love that.
Yeah, that sounds funny. Have you currently ever dabbled into like a
No.
No.
No, I watch it. I keep tabs on it a little bit. I've never been on a track, which hopefully one day I will. It's not. I will do it. I either go to a Formula One, or I'll go to a motorsports racing one. But I'm gonna go to one.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
maybe who knows? But there's no shot I can do that right now. But who knows?
Yeah,
I don't know how life goes. You know.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's crazy too because like the position I'm in now, I never even think that I'd be doing this, like interviewing people. So like, you really never know where and what you could be doing in the future for sure. Let's go a different route now. So we were talking about gaming, we were talking about you, but now let's talk about your opinions. I like to have at least one funny question to ask people, a goofy, controversial question, because I don't know. I also want you guys that are watching to be involved as well. Like I don't want you guys to sit here and not feel involved. So I want to ask a question that you guys can actually answer down below, and that'd be pretty cool. So if you were the only person left in the world, man, what is it? What's the first thing on your mind? What's the first thing you're doing? I wasn't joking. Go comment down below. All right, thank you. Bye.
Dude, I don't even know. I don't know. If I was the only person in the world, I would definitely just run around naked. There's nothing really you can really do. I mean, no one's watching.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. There's so many things. I mean, it depends. Like, is the whole world ruined or like?
Yeah, it's just you woke up one day in the morning and you were the only person in the world. Everything's chilling. There's no birds. There's no life anymore. It's just you.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea what to do. Yeah. Like, there's nothing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know what I mean?
I'd go crazy if I'm being honest with you. But
yeah,
back to your gaming, back to your endeavors. Like, what is to come from you? If people watching say they want to see more from you, and like they want to, like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for what's to come. What's to come from you? What's the goals, long term, short term?
Well, right now, I'm kind of helping out with a team organization called Team Critical Reaction. I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes for them. They're one of the top Mortal Kombat teams right now. Wow. Maybe who knows how well that will go in the future. Exactly. But right now, my main thing that's going to be really focused on is like building my content. It's like the number one thing right now is just pursuing the content, making sure the videos are doing right. And then like I have a lot of cool things coming up that I can't say just yet. Yeah. But my main thing right now is just content and just prioritizing that and progressing in life overall, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I like to hear that, man. And so what content you say you have TikTok? Is it YouTube? Is it what platforms do you currently use?
Mainly YouTube and Twitch. TikTok is just it's not really in there right now, but mainly YouTube and Twitch.
Okay. So. Sounds good, man. So we're definitely gonna end it here. I think you gave enough value and talked a lot about yourself. I hope whoever's watching right now actually took something from this video. And if you actually want to know more about him and maybe reach out, maybe see what he's doing, tell them your socials, man. Tell them where they can find you.
You can mainly find me on Twitter on @abcdroid_, or you can go onto my YouTube channel at abcdroid. Also, same thing. Twitch, ABC Droid. I'm pretty much there on Twitter all the time, pretty much memes and all that like that. So that's pretty much the best place to reach me out.
Gotcha. All right, good guys. So definitely reach out if you'd like, or just make sure to go support. I have one more question for you, man. So if there's somebody out here watching right now that is interested in becoming a gamer full time, maybe he or she wants to do this. What is some advice you would give them?
Just do it. I think I've learned a lot from like at least the people I have worked with to help stuff like this out or like get started. I think the biggest thing that people always say is like, no one's gonna watch me. No one's gonna like really do this. Like you're not gonna know if you just don't do it. Exactly. Like you gotta start somewhere and you gotta like just really commit to it. So like sometimes people just don't want to do it because they want to immediately have people watching them. That's not going to be the case. Yeah. So if you're ever going to start content creation or start something in anything, you have to literally start it. And that's unfortunately people don't really know. They think they're doing it, but they're not. So just literally commit to the one goal you want to do and find it and just commit to it. So if you're starting gaming content, there's the pieces, the tools are literally out there. Like it's not like how it was back then where things had to be like created. Now we have the necessary tools to start it. So just pretty much go what you got to do, find what you need, and just do it.
Great advice, man. I think that's gonna really touch somebody. I think somebody watching this, maybe even my sister. That's funny because she's a gamer as well. So yeah, man. So we're just gonna on that note, I'm gonna end it here. I want to first thank you, man, for your time. I appreciate the fact that you came here and talked to me. And you know, we're open to this because not a lot of people are. And I also wanted to thank the viewer, whoever you are, man, girl, woman, they. Thank you for clicking on this video and taking the time to really get to know Droid, and really taking the time to get to know me just a little more, and really coming along for this journey, and I appreciate that. So cruising through media is really going to be something, and it's just getting started, guys. So again, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Thank you again, man, and I hope you guys have a great day. See you in the next one.
Peace out, everyone.